This is your makeup tutorial for the 2019-2020 season. First, I'm going to be starting with a primer just so everything will stick to my face. This is the Milk Makeup Primer, but a moisturizer or anything like that will work. So, first for my eye makeup, I'm going to start by using concealer as a primer so the eyeshadow has something to stick to. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. I'm just going to apply it to my eyelids and then tap it in and blend it out with my fingers. After I've blended that in, I'm just going to set that with some loose setting powder so that it is not wet or oily for the eyeshadow to stick to. Next, using our Covergirl True Naked Roses palette, I'm going to go in with the third shade, which is a matte, light, dusty rose, and blend that into my crease with a fluffy brush using windshield wiper motions. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the fifth eyeshadow in the palette, which is also a matte. Now, using our blush as eyeshadow, we're going to do the same thing and just add some more depth into the eye. Next, I'm going to take that last black shade and just apply it on my outer V, just to give it a little bit more depth. And I'm going to blend that all in with that big fluffy brush. Now I'm going to place a little bit of concealer on my inner corner to give that shimmer something to stick to, which is going to make it stand out a little bit more. And I'm going to use the fourth shade in the palette and apply that on the center of my lid, and then the second shade in the palette on my inner corner just so it's nice, bright, and shimmery. I'm going to take that black shade once again and just make it a little bit darker. I'm going to do my next eye, and now they're matching. So now I'm going to use a NYX eye pencil. This is completely optional, but the white underneath my eyes just makes them look bigger, and it's something I like to do. For face makeup, I don't usually love using foundation because I feel like it's really heavy, so I'm just going to use that same concealer as before, and I'm just going to apply it under my eyes, under my nose, and on my chin. And I'm going to blend that in with a Real Techniques Beauty Blender, which can be found at Walmart, but sometimes to get underneath my eyes, I'll just use my finger because it's a little bit more precise. Now I'm just going to take a setting powder and set my face really, really well all over, even in the places that I didn't put the concealer on. This is going to help just keep the makeup on against sweat. Next, I'll be taking a bronzer. This is the Benefit Hoola bronzer, and I'm going to make a fish face and apply it really heavily on my cheekbone, and then I'm going to knock off some of the powder on my wrist and blend it all out really well. I usually apply my bronzer on my cheekbones, a little bit on my forehead, on my jawline, and then a little bit on my nose just so I don't look so washed out. Now I'm applying a little bit of eyeshadow to the lower lash line, and we're going to put our blush on really sharp on the top of the cheekbones, but then we're going to make sure to blend it out with the same powder brush as before. For my eyeliner, I like to start in the outer corner and bring a nice line out, put a line across the eyelid, and then connect the two lines and color it in. You can replay this step if you need to, a little bit slower. Then I repeat the same step on the other eye. Now, using the second shade in the palette, I'm just going to highlight my brow bone, cheekbones, and nose just to give it a little bit of extra shimmer and so our faces really stand out from the stage. For fake eyelashes, I like to use tweezers and Duo Lash Glue. I apply the glue onto the lash band and then blow on it, which allows it to dry and get really tacky. So make sure you wait a little bit before trying to put the lashes on. When putting on lashes, I usually like to secure the center, the outer corner, and then the inner corner. Make sure you're really focusing on adhering the corners down to your eyes so that they're not going to come out throughout the day while you're dancing. After I put on my eyelashes, I like to blend them in with real mascara so my real lashes and fake lashes are stuck together. After we do our lashes and lipstick, I'm just going to apply some lash glue on my inner and outer corners so that our rhinestones will stay on all day long. Here is your competition makeup for this season. Thank you so much for watching. All products will be linked in the description below.